Hi, I had a day off work. This was last week now. I'm actually off today whilst doing this voiceover. I actually had a day off last week and decided that instead of going out, I would do the housework and get everything done. Then I decided I'd pop out as well. So there is a little haul on here as well. So I decided to start with our bedroom. I don't know why, but if I'm upstairs, I always find starting with mine and my husband's room most productive. And I think that's because if I go and start in the children's room and get them tidy, then go into our room and there's something, laundry or stuff they've left in our room, which they do. And then I take that into their room. It's like more mess in their room when I've done it. So I tend to do it this way. So that's our room. So this is our 4-year-old's bedroom. Not too much to do. But here we go. So as usual, laundry. Why is there always so much laundry? My children do have a lot of clothes, but I have started to try to buy less. And I say try because I am a positive person and I'm more of a, we don't try, we just do. However, when you see something they really, really like, it's really difficult not to buy it, especially when things are reasonably priced. So I do struggle with that. I'm not going to lie, I really do. I have got better and I'm trying to get them down to having less stuff. But because our son was quite a chunky monkey last year, a lot of the shorts he had when he was in nappies at sort of 2.5, because he was late at potty training, which I don't think he was late, but according to society, he was late at potty training. However, that's a whole nother story. So with him, because he was quite a chunky child, when he came out of nappies, his shorts still fitted him. And he has so many pairs of shorts for this summer. So I don't need to buy any. So I have to try really hard when I'm out to not get any. So that's our room done and the 4-year-old's room done. This is the 10-year-old's room. Always. This our younger 10-year-old always struggles with tidiness. She isn't fazed by mess. She's not bothered if her bedroom's messy, which personally, for me, I don't understand, and I struggle with her room being a mess. However, it wasn't a great deal to do. I have laundry to put away, but it was a quick tidy up rather than a full-on blitz that I was going for in the morning. Then we're going to go up. That landing is a mess. That is still a mess, to be honest. We go up to our older 10-year-old, who is not 10 anymore. She's 11. She has celebrated her birthday. I did do a short about that. So this is her room. Much more tidier. However, her Achilles heel is her desk. She 100% struggles with keeping her desk tidy. So again, just doing a quick clear up, move a few things, nothing major. So she's got bits and pieces, not made her bed. So I will literally put the blankets over because we have a cat. Doesn't normally go in the girls' room. He does like to lay in the little one's room. But generally, I just put their blankets over. This was the issue. Look at what downstairs looked like. And yes, it is the most lived in part of your home. However, there was no getting away from getting this done. So it was get ready and let's do this. I do love my job. I do love my children. I love my husband. I do love a lot of things. But working full time with an 11, 10 and 4-year-old at home, I have 4 adult children, a grandson, and we have another one on the way. Splitting your time when you get those minutes is so difficult. So I'm very lucky that I usually work Monday through Friday. And I'm very grateful for that. So normally weekends is family time. But because weekends is family time, when does the housework and laundry get done? Because when I come in from work and the children come home from school, my husband and I both try to finish work in time for the girls. They do a club after school. So they have an extra hour at school every day. Plus they have swimming on an extra day, and on a Saturday, the 4-year-old has his swimming lesson and the 10-year-old has Kung Fu lessons, which is amazing, and she is rocking those. However, back to what I was saying. Yes, so when we come in from work and the girls are home from school, quite a lot of the time the 4-year-old is still at nursery and we get him after. So that gives us a bit of time with the girls after their day at school. But where you're trying to do dinner and spend time with the girls and then get the 4-year-old from nursery, you don't really get time to do your housework. And it doesn't seem like a priority either, because I want to spend time with the girls. So when I get a day off, I tend to book a day off during the week and use my holiday, or I will take it unpaid if I have to. But quite often, I got out my new Scrub Daddy. The Snowman one was an elbow grease one, and I do find they just don't last very long. And I love the Scrub Daddies with I think it's a Scrub Mummy. I will correct myself, with the soft side. So yes, I do tend to take a day off of work to just be in the home and just have a good clean up, because I do get frustrated when things are not quite how I'd like them. My home is absolutely not as tidy as I would like it to be, but I'm learning which parts are more important, and I'm learning to try not to worry so much if something isn't quite away, or if it's not as neat and tidy as I'd like it. I do always find a way to do the cleaning. Sometimes I'll wake up quite early just because. So I'll decide that I'm going to quietly clean the downstairs laundry room or the bathroom, or I'll dust in the lounge, get all the sofa clean to give that a good fabric spray, but I won't hoover because everyone else is asleep. Or I'll do laundry, get the ironing board out, do some ironing. So I do find a way, but at the same time, I miss those stay-at-home mum times, which I did have with the older 4. I was very lucky and very grateful. And life is simpler in the sense of you have more time, although when you have more time, you tend to make more things to do. But it does work, but only to a point, the same as everything else. You know, when you have time, you don't always use it wisely. When you earn more money, you spend more money. You don't save more, you tend to spend more. But I'm definitely moving in the right direction. But clearing and organising, I'm just not there. But I will get there. And there is a YouTube mum who is amazing at doing that. And she does let things go. And there's nothing wrong with that. And then she'll have a big clear out and declutter. It's Remy Clegg. And she's fantastic. She's got a couple of young children. She works. And she does struggle. And I do like in the YouTube community, sometimes on social media, but mainly over here, the support of, do you know what? It's not perfect, and you really probably shouldn't have let it get that bad, but that's okay. And I like that support. I, at this point, touching wood, haven't had anything overly negative. I have had negative comments, and I try to just move past them. You know, we're all entitled to our opinion, but I think the hardest thing, if I'm honest, is if you're choosing to put yourself on YouTube, you are kind of putting yourself out there for as much criticism as you are to help, encourage and support other people. I mean, I'm more about help, encouragement and support. However, the porch just never stays tidy. That's my worst area. How do you keep the front porch tidy? Because there I really do struggle. Any tips? Be amazing. Thank you very much. And we have trees out the front of the house. Yeah, I am definitely more a supportive person. But yeah, opening yourself up to trolls, negativity, it's not nice and it's not okay. And I'm not saying it's okay for people to behave that way. But I also think that you can't put yourself on these platforms and expect nothing but niceness, because the world isn't full of just nice people. Because if the world was full of just nice people, the world would be very different. I'm going to stop rambling for a little while and just let you watch this. So I love this wet floor vacuum. It's a Bissell Crosswave and it's amazing, honestly. So the floor out there is slightly stipply. So sometimes I'll take a brush as well and I'll give it a little scrub in places. But the fact that it does vacuum everything, and I mean leaves, it vacuums paper. I do try to pick everything up first. But it does vacuum everything and it cleans it, and it kind of dries it a little bit. It doesn't take too long to dry. And because you're putting in your water each time, you can change up your freshness, you can change up the smells, you can have just water. If you really, really do not like any chemicals or any smells, just put water in. You can put essential oils, you can put any floor cleaner, you can put Zafloras, you can put disinfectant. You could choose whatever you want to put in this. And the other thing it's good for is spillages. So if you have a spill, instead of putting the pod on that has the liquid that you're going to clean the floor with, you don't put that on. So you've just got the sort of bit that sucks the water up. and you can just clear the water up with that, and it's amazing. I've done it before. The sink flooded. Where I work, we can leave the taps on and it kind of auto empties the sink, and I forgot, come home, put the tap on, and it kind of auto filled the kitchen floor. So I literally took that off and I just sucked all the water up, which was amazing. And this is a completely flat floor, and it cleans this floor just as well, and it always smells lovely. I do tend to use different Zofloras, and this I think is the only floor where you can see actually that it does clean it. So you can see the shine from it. It does. It picks up the cat hair, dust, leaves, bits and pieces. Honestly, it's amazing. And I don't know if I'm doing this video because obviously it was a week ago, but I'll quite often show you the dirt that's in there. And I do try to do this most evenings, I will say. There's not a lot I actually manage to do every evening anymore, but most evenings I will try to actually clean the floors. Look, I am going to show you. Look at that. That's disgusting, and that's leaves in there, you can see. So it does pick everything up. So part of the reason this video is quite a long, I think this is my biggest vlog yet, was I have found myself, and I have seen on a lot of other Insta pages and on YouTube definitely, where we're putting up these videos, people are watching them, which is great, and we love that, and it is very supportive. But then people are going, that wasn't one day, you've sped that up. Yes, we do speed them up, to be fair, because no one needs to watch you do something for 3 hours. However, you've put the same clothes on, you said you've done that all in a day and you haven't. But it's really difficult because people don't trust other people. And I do genuinely do this on my one day off because that's all I've got. So, excuse me, have cough. This was just me looking for a cloth. Don't look in the laundry room. Shut your eyes. Don't look in this space. This is literally me looking for a cloth to clean the television, because my 4-year-old touches the telly, and he's child number 8, and he's the first one to touch the telly, and I don't get it. It's frustrating. But I find these microfiber cloths are really good, and I'm really trying to show you where the fingerprints have been, and I'm just rubbing it. There's nothing on this particular cloth. I do have a TV screen, or it's just, I think it's just called a screen, spray cleaner, but I don't like the smell of it. So I do try to just, as much as possible, use this and buff out the smells. Smells? It's going to be one of those days. Buff out the smudges on the telly screen. So that's there. It's not perfect. Clearly, it's not perfect. But it was enough for that day. And to be honest, I think that was all I was going for. Time for laundry. Let's put the laundry on the air, shall we? This room is quite small, so it's very hard to do anything in here and record it. But I did try to do most of it just in one go, and just speeding up and down in between. I did try to get it in one shot, so there were no breaks, and that you could see it's one continuous. Obviously, it has taken me longer than 35.5 minutes, 100%. But I did do all of this, and I managed to pop out with my friend. And actually, I think I'm going to do the same today. Not sure how much vlogging I'll get done, because I am sitting here talking about this one. But there is laundry on, so we will definitely do some, even if it's just what I get at Home Bargains, which is where I'm popping to later. So I love my laundry room. I'm very grateful to have it. I have a condenser dryer, which has a tumble dryer shelf and tray on it, and that's what you can see, and that is a godsend because you can put your baskets on it, wet washing. It's very sturdy, as you can see, washing on there to fold. It just kind of gives you a shelf that's hidden. I would like a bigger laundry room. I would like a top loading washing machine. I would love one of those. They are better at washing. They are better for anything, especially when you forget like one sock. I would like a top loader. However, the ones we get over here aren't great, and I don't plan on moving to a country where they sell them more. So it is what it is. This is what we've got. So let's spray. This is our laundry basket, and I do like to just give it a fabric spray. You can't really wash it, and doesn't matter what you want to do. When you put dirty washing in something, it will smell. So I do that. I've cleaned, look at that. I've cleaned the wheel on this. I have shown it in a previous vlog before. With this particular model, you can plug it in. It has a self-clean, so it cleans the roller. But look at that. It's disgusting. But that's all the leaves it's picked up. So I'm not exaggerating. It really picks up everything. And then, as you can see, I just pop it in the toilet, rinse it with water to get the rest of it out. And that's it. I mean, that's gross, but it is what it is. So to clean this is very simple, very, very simple indeed. I mean, you could rinse it. You could just give it a rinse if you didn't want to clean it every day. You don't have to. It doesn't smell. I have left it. I've rinsed it and left it to see, and it does not smell. So it's just what you choose to do, I suppose. We are all different. There's nothing wrong with that. But on this particular day, I thought, do you know what? I'm off work. See, disinfectant. I think that's the Flash one. Little bit in there, and it's literally a wipe around. It's nothing huge. It doesn't take overly long. It's not, give it a wash, give it a rinse, and let it dry. It's not difficult. Oh, shoes. Oh my goodness. She had PE. This was another thing. And this is what I mean by this is just the whole day. So I've just decided let's rinse them and let's give them a clean. And I decided to clean them with cream, kitchen cleaner cream, because actually for trainers, I find it's amazing, and I don't know why. I really don't, but I do think it's amazing. So that's what we did. So let's clean some trainers. So let's just pop another wash on. And I have previously cleaned the sink after the trainer. So what I'm actually just going to do is spray some disinfectant spray. I like to just spray it around the sink and leave it. I don't know why. It's something I've always done. Sometimes I do it on the inside of a toilet. And I also think it smells nice. So that's in there. There we go. So that's where we got to. That was my morning of tidying, clearing. Now for a cup of tea, I think. So this was B&M. I got some Haribo fried eggs. They're all different colours. One of the girls loves them. Some Haribo jelly babies as a treat for the other little, my other daughter and the 4-year-old. Some socks, just little. They're not too thick. They're not overly thin. They're quite nice. Pack of 5 for £4. 2 lots of party rings. These were 69p each, which I didn't think was too bad. Some chocolate filled croissants for breakfast and chocolate and hazelnut waffles. They would only have one of these and fresh fruit, or one of these and fresh fruit or yogurt or something healthy. They don't just have pastries for breakfast. 2 lots of the Maggi chicken noodles. We have tried the Tesco ones. They're just not as nice. They're not as full of flavour, and they have carrots in, and our little boy doesn't like the carrots in the noodles. I don't know why, but there you go. A pack of 100 toilet wipes for babies' botties. Good for potty training. They do say dermatologically tested, flushable and dispersible, and it does say that they're plastic free. So I've had Tesco's own and I've had Andrex. We will see what they are like. I then got 3 of the Fabulosa fresh linen tumble dryer sheets. There's 40 in a box. Been trying to get these for ages. Haven't had them anywhere, so I've got 3 packets. I got myself this lunch container for my lunch for work. Hot weather coming, I quite like a salad. It's quite a good size. Clips on, keeps fresh, like that. And the girls have got a birthday party from their friends to go to. So, oh, nearly dropped it. This little paint your own pot. I thought it's really cute. Even if their friend doesn't want to put a plant in it, it'd be nice for her bedroom. A birthday card, and then a style popper, scratch, sketch and colour book. So that was, oh no, and my bottle of Coke Zero. That was B&M. Then we went to Home Bargains, and in Home Bargains I got some aloe vera for our 10-year-old. She loves that. Some Pringles Original. I fancied them, then didn't eat them, but they were on offer for £1, even though it says $1.25. I then got some Tuck cheese sandwich biscuits. These for $1.25, not $1.79. The Chocolino Happy Time 8 bars. Scottish cream shortbread, the shapes. The 4-year-old loves shortbread and he loves the shapes, especially the thistle. This is his favourite. I got this for myself to try. It's a chicken and mushroom noodle mug shot. Just because sometimes when I'm at work, I don't really have time to have a proper break and eat. But at my desk, I could possibly make this and then eat it. We shall see. A pack of 5 packs of ice gems for lunch bags. And then, yes, more party rings. This super twin pack. So this pack of 2 was 99p. And the 2 single packs were 69p. So this is definitely better value for money. And the reason I then got the second one is because the girls have a couple of these in their lunch bags. So that means they can have some at home just for a treat as a biscuit. Some tzatziki dip, which I like for my salad for work. Tomato and mascarpone sauce. This looks really nice to go with the 4 cheese tortellini fresh egg pasta that I will have with one of the girls. Wax melts. Now, I'll get back to those in a second actually. Vanish Oxy Action Carpet Care. I wanted to try a new shampoo. This is quite easy to get. I then got this new Sif Snow White Disney Enchanted Apple Forest. It's a multi-purpose 3-in-1 cleans, disinfects and fragrance. This smells amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. And then I noticed a small amount of mould around one of the tiles. Very small, but it happens. It's just one of those things. So I thought I'd try this Kilrock Mould Remover Brush On Gel. So it says for corners, edges, bleaching action, thick gel formula, precise application. I've not used one of these, so I don't have a clue. Any advice, please drop me a comment of anything that may work. If this doesn't, if it's great, I'd be interested to know. And then both the girls needed toothpaste, so I got one of them, the Colgate Triple Action. And I've got the other one, the Colgate Anti-Cavity, because they don't quite like to have the same. So, wax melt, that's what I was talking about. So that's the haul. However, this has got lavender, eucalyptus and rosemary, and as hard as it is, it's vanilla. So there's only the 6 in there, 79p. Crackle Wick, which as a candle, they're really good. But I have had Scentsy, and the lavender, my girls love for bedtime, and you can't get the lavender garden one anymore. So we are trying everything. They're not candle burners, they are electric burners. So I think they're called a wax warmer rather than a burner. So if anybody does know of any really good wax melts for a warmer that is used by electricity in the lavender, please send me the link, drop me a comment. I would be forever grateful to you. So that is what I have been up to when popping out with my friend after this morning's cleanup. Whatever you're doing, guys, look after yourselves, and maybe I'll see you over on Instagram. Bye for now.